Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Metal Guy Reacts, back to bring you another reaction video. Today I'm going to be checking out another home free tune. This is their Sea Shanty Medley. As always, I love doing home free reactions. These guys are just so fantastic, and every member of the group brings something amazing to the table. Yeah, sea shanty, kind of like pirate theme stuff has always been fun for me. I've always been interested in that sort of stuff, and they're always catchy too. Like, I don't know what it is about sea shanties, but they just get stuck in your head all day. Maybe it's because my family way back is Vikings, I don't know, and they like to cruise around and create mayhem, so like there's something in my bones that tells me that I should be, on the high seas, growing out my beard, being known as Redbeard. Anyways, so yeah, let's jump into this home free reaction doing their Sea Shanty Medley.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bowed it down below, my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da, 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 da.
This is a minute and it's unbelievably tight, and I absolutely love that Chance is taking the lead on this. Like, he has such a great baritone voice. I love when I get to hear it front and center. So amazing.
Come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
They're blowing a fuse in my brain again. This is good. This is also an energizing tune. Like, I've always assumed, and I can't verify this, but the sea shanties and sort of singing songs like this was while you were working. At least I assume to get people jazzed up. So that's what it's doing. It's giving me so much energy listening to this medley.
Blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Cape Cod ships ain't got no sails. Haul away, haul away. Ain't all blown off in the northeast gales, and we're bound away for Australia. So
Heave her up, my bully, bully boys. Haul away, haul away. Heave her up and don't you make a noise, and we're bound away for Australia.
Santiana gained a day away, Santi.
And they give you no time to rest. This is so good.
Santiana gained a day away, Santiana. Now pull the yarn up the west, they say, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go, away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico.
She's a fast clipper ship and a bully good crew. Away, San
Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Santiana fought for gold away, Santiana. Around Cape Horn through the ice and snow, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her.
So much energy in this tune, and the arrangements are fantastic, cruising in and out of classic sea shanty songs.
Snow along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. So leave her, Johnny, off we'll go. The drunken sailor, wellerman, whaler, bound away for Mexico.
Unbelievable from Home Free. Unbelievable. I don't believe I mentioned this on the channel, but I am a huge, and follow me on this one, I am a huge Muppets fan. Growing up, I watched the Muppets constantly. I had all sorts of like Muppet gear. I just thought they were the funniest. And I love the mastery of puppetry. Like Jim Henson's stuff is so fascinating for all the stuff he worked on over his life. And so, probably my favorite Muppet movie is Muppets on Treasure Island. Tim Curry is phenomenal in that. The whole cast is phenomenal in that. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of jokes that actually more so apply to adults that I probably didn't understand when I was a kid. And so in a weird way, this brought me right back to being a kid and listening to the sort of sea shanties they sing on that and all the musical numbers they do on that, but in the coolest way. So as usual, they knocked this out of the park. So Tim brought the foghorn. He brought those low notes just to give it that droning, that intensely sort of, I don't know, almost masculine vibe with that deep voice, which for a sea shanty medley is just necessary. You got to have that. Also too, Adam went through the whole thing simulating a large assortment of instruments, and it was funny, a couple times as I was listening, all of a sudden I went, God, the instruments are great in this, and then I have to remember really fast. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, it's Adam. It's not any instruments. Chance, oh my goodness, taking a lot of those initial vocals was so cool. His voice as a baritone is just phenomenal. I can't wait to hear more of his stuff, honestly. Like, he's always keeping things tight and keeping things together, bridging the gap between Tim's insane lows and Austin and Rob's just soaring into the clouds. So he's the glue. So it's great to see him be able to take more lead lines because his voice just sounds so good. Austin and Rob, phenomenal. Their parts they took were so good, and I really liked Rob's too. The inflection in his voice really lends itself well to this song. So thank you all so much for this recommendation. If there's more Home Free you want to see, add it to the comments below. Checking out other singing groups and stuff like that, please subscribe to the channel. It helps so much. I'm going to be reacting to not only more music like voice play, Home Free, other singing groups. I'm going to be reacting to rock, rap, all sorts of fun stuff, and then I'm going to be tossing in some other stuff here soon too. Just cool, reaction stuff that we can react to together and have a blast. So thank you guys so much for checking this out with me, and I will catch you in my next reaction video.